Hi there. So I am working on a bit of a tabletop RPG miniatures thing. Something I have been working on for a little while, but took a break from. So what we have here is the world map, and from this map, this is showing all the locations you can go to within this board game. Now, I was thinking of adding a few more, but I was starting to run out of space on this part of the continent that we're working with. And this area down here is supposed to be an island. I could probably add more stuff like that over here at some point, but I think this is enough locations for now. Because I still need to make the maps of every location on here. And that's going to take a while. But this is the overall world map. And the way this is played, at least in my current version of it, you choose a character. This is my character for now. We'll call him Angord, maybe. Or just Viking Warrior, I don't know. Doesn't need a name right now. We choose an area to start on the map. So you can either you can start in any settlement. I mean, I guess if you really wanted to, you could start in a dungeon or a field, but I don't know. I don't know if I personally would like to do it that way, but I guess you could be a lone wanderer type that's lost in the dark forest and trying to escape. I don't know. But normally, if you're playing as like a Viking type guy, you would start down here in Nandlin, which is supposed to be like a seaside village. It's home to people that are basically Vikings. Or if you play Skyrim, they're basically Nords. You see what I'm getting at? But you can start in Nandrolin Village. You can start up in the capital city of Brewham. Now I need to make maps of these settlements because in Brewham you got the King's Castle and stuff, and that's something I'll have to go into later. You got Aelstow up here, which is actually a military fortress, but also doubles as a settlement. The Cave City, which is where the dwarves live. Dwarf City, something like that. This place right here is Arlonian, or Arlonian. I can't even pronounce some of my own names here, right? But that is a elven village. You go over here. We got a orc village and we got an orc stronghold. Now these two locations, the orc stronghold functions basically as a city, and the village just basically a regular village. Kind of like a generic orcish village. It's not like you go in there and everyone's trying to chop you up with axes or something. It's just another village in this fantasy empire thing that I got going on here. And you can also travel across this across the bay into Baythorpe, which is kind of like a pirate village. You got Gundaro down here, which is like a wizards themed city with the wizarding college or whatever you want to call it. It's just where all the magic stuff happens. It's where you got this magic citadels and stuff. You know, you go there for your magical purposes. That's the best I can explain it. You got the evil portal over here, which is where you can once your character levels up to a point where you think you're ready, you can walk them down to this evil portal, or even up to the evil temple, and fight a different type of boss depending on what type of scenario you're playing out. So if it's like a dragon, maybe the dragon comes out of the evil portal, or maybe there's like, I don't know, maybe Thanos is up in the evil temple, I don't know. Stuff like that. And each location functions either as a dungeon or a settlement where you can purchase supplies. If you want to go more complex, you can create quests based on each location. I actually have a system set up where you roll a 6-sided die, and if you get a certain number when you're in one of these locations, a different event occurs. So you roll the right number when you're in Bruham, maybe a thief will come by and steal some gold. You roll a certain number in the Dark Forest, and maybe you'll get attacked by werewolves. Stuff like that. There's any number of combinations, and I'm still working on some of it. But there's definitely plenty of ways to play this. And I'll go into more detail later on in another video. But for now, I just want to get the concept out there of the essentials of how this works. There's a lot more to it. I have text files on my computer for the stats of all the characters and stuff, and for the monster stats and the leveling systems and the cost of supplies and boat trips. There's a whole bunch of stuff set up for this. And yeah, Thanos is not supposed to be a part of this. He's Marvel, not medieval fantasy. But maybe he could show up and something crazy could happen. I don't really know. Alright, well, that's all I really wanted to go into with this particular video. I also have another map which really doesn't have much to do with this game, but could be used for its own thing. Alright, I think that is everything I want to go into here. Thank you for watching.